Hello everyone, and a very warm welcome back. I'm Sam, and today we are going to stop looking at our desks and start looking at the future. We are exploring Behaviour 7. B7 maintains awareness of trends and innovations, which can deliver business value. In our last session on B6, we learned to share knowledge inside the team. Now, we must look outside. Our objective is to train you to become a horizon scanner. Imagine your team is rowing a boat. B1 to B6 are about rowing efficiently. B7 is about climbing the mast to see what is coming. You are looking for icebergs, threats, and islands, opportunities. This behavior is critical. It is the only thing that stops your company from becoming the next blockbuster video. Let's learn how to spot the future. Let's decode B7. It is easy to get this wrong by just chasing every new shiny gadget. B7 requires two distinct steps. First, awareness. You need to know what is happening in the market. Is everyone moving to zero trust security? Is low-code development taking off? Second, and most importantly, business value. You must ask the "so what" question. Just because a technology is cool doesn't mean we should use it. You must apply a filter. Will this save us money? Will it improve our security? Will it speed up our development? The standard lists your sources: academic literature, online sources, communities, and conferences. You need a mix of all four. To be a horizon scanner, you need a healthy information diet. If you only read social media, your view will be distorted. You need a balance. Academic sources like Google Scholar give you deep, verified knowledge. Online sources like TechCrunch give you fast, breaking news. Communities like GitHub or Reddit give you the unfiltered truth about real-world problems. And conferences give you the big-picture vision. Your action here is to curate your feed. Unfollow the noise. Follow the signal. If your LinkedIn feed isn't teaching you something, change who you follow. A crucial tool for B7 is understanding the Gartner Hype Cycle. Not all trends are ready for your business. Every tech goes through this curve. It starts with the innovation trigger. Then it hits the peak of inflated expectations. This is pure hype. Then comes the crash, the trough of disillusionment, where everyone says, this is useless. Finally, we climb the slope of enlightenment to the plateau of productivity, where the tech actually works. Your B7 skill is knowing where a technology sits. Is it hype, or is it ready for production? Recommending a tool at the peak of hype is risky. Recommending it at the plateau is safe. How does this apply to you? For Chloe, our software engineer, the big trend is AI-assisted coding. But B7 isn't just using Copilot. B7 is investigating the security risks. Is it safe to paste company code into ChatGPT? Your action is to research this and perhaps write a policy on safe usage. That delivers business value by preventing a leak. For Ben, our data analyst, you might look at data fabric, trends. Your B7 action is researching how a data catalog tool could reduce the time the team spends searching for data. You calculate that it could save 30% of their time. That is a trend translated into value. For our other colleagues, B7 is about strategic foresight. Liam, network engineer, the trend is software-defined networking. Your B7 action is to compare the cost of traditional switches versus SDN for the next office move. You provide a cost-benefit analysis. For our other colleagues, B7 is about strategic foresight. Liam, network engineer, the trend is software-defined networking. Your B7 action is to compare the cost of traditional switches versus SDN for the next office move. You provide a cost-benefit analysis. For Tom and Aisha, the trend is hyper-automation. You identify a manual process in HR, like onboarding, and calculate the ROI of automating it with a bot. You find the business value in the trend. How do you prove B7 this week? Here are 3 actions. Action 1, the trend report. Pick one topic relevant to your role. Find 3 recent articles. Write a 100-word summary titled, "What this means for our company." Send it to your manager. Action 2, the conference reflection. You don't need a ticket to Las Vegas. Watch the keynote from Google I/O or Microsoft Ignite on YouTube. Write a reflection, 3 things I learned that apply to us. Action 3, the tech radar. Check. Google the ThoughtWorks Tech Radar. It's a great resource. Find a tool in the assess ring. Drop a message in your team chat. I see this tool is gaining traction. Have we looked at it? That question proves you are scanning the horizon. To evidence this in your portfolio, use the STARR method. Focus on the research and evaluation. Situation: our current deployment process was slow and manual, causing delays. Task: to investigate modern alternatives to improve speed. Action: this is the B7 focus. I researched industry trends in C/CD pipelines. I evaluated GitHub Actions versus Jenkins using online reviews and case studies. I proposed a pilot of GitHub Actions because it offered the best business value in terms of cost and integration. Result: the proposal was accepted for a pilot project. Reflection: I learned that looking outside the company for solutions prevents stagnation. For your major project, B7 lives in your literature review or technology selection chapter. You must compare different technologies. Don't just use Python because you know it. Compare it to Java or Go. Cite academic papers or reputable industry reports from Gartner or Forrester. Justify why you chose your tech stack based on this research. This proves your solution is based on evidence and market trends, not just your personal habit. That is the mark of a professional. Let's recap. B7 is about seeing the future. It combines awareness with business value. Your mindset must always be, is this just hype, or is this actually helpful? Your next step is simple. Watch one tech keynote on YouTube this week, just 20 minutes. Note down the big announcements. In our final session, we will look at B8, Champions Diversity and Inclusion, where we ensure that the technology we build works for everyone, not just the few. Remember, the future belongs to those who see it coming. Stay curious. Well done. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you now feel more confident in mastering this topic. If you found value in this session, I have a small favor to ask. Please hit that subscribe button, give this video a like, and follow our channel. It really means a lot to me and helps the algorithm show these lessons to other apprentices, just like you, who need support. Don't forget, you can download today's slides and the full transcript at www.mentorinai.com EPA Hub. While you are there, check out our mock interview and portfolio review services to make sure you are fully ready for your EPA. See you in the next video. Keep learning.